Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an ELC EVEN 90. It's a Tier 8 French premium light tank. It's located on the south spawn of Malinovka, and this one is under the command of PremiumAmmoEnjoyer of the ARG clan. Now, there was no countdown, so we went straight into the battle. Okay, he's gone to bush, and he's found somebody straight away. A Striv S1. It's a tier 8 game with tier 8 tanks, and he's already picking up spotting assist. In fact, he just spotted a charioteer going up on the other side of the lake, and he's spotting others as well. T26E4 now. Huge numbers of enemy tanks are just popping up all over the place. Okay, he's going back to the bush because he wasn't spotted. And he's located. Okay, he's spotted a Panther 2 now, and he's enjoying himself. Okay, now, PremiumAmmoEnjoyer. He's in the ARG clan. Now, when I first heard that, I thought, hang on a sec, there's a Monty Python sketch about the ARG. Apparently, one guy was on the quest for the Holy Grail. Yes, it's Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Some guy actually died, and the last thing he wrote before he died was ARG. So it's called the ARG sketch. You might be able to look it up and see. It's quite funny. Anyway, what we've got here is a little pony, I think, on the back of his ELC, as well as a light, which I'm not sure he would actually find an advantage if he was actually doing it for real. You wouldn't want a light to show exactly where you are. But look at this, he's actually going straight up to the center line and highlighting that Scorpion G, as well as another tank, a turtle, to one side. Okay, you can actually go into the bush. Oh, the Scorpion's completely nuked. And he got the spotting for that. That's better. Well, he seems to be avoiding going into the bush itself. He could just sit there in the bush, but I think he wants to be active. He wants to be actually doing something. Whilst he's in the bush, he would find it difficult to spot some of the other tanks that have gone slightly further north and on the other side of the battlefield. So what I'm hoping he's going to do is he's going to pop across the battlefield and get closer to them. Okay, Super Pershing. Oh, Panther 2 again. And he's taking hits and he's getting spotting. Now up to 3,700. So the ideal thing would be to actually get really close to the end. There's their ELC. Now he definitely wants that guy to go down. He might have to take him out himself. Okay, he's gone to that little dip. Now, was he spotted? Yes, he was. In fact, it's possibly the charioteer who may have seen him. And oh, well, that was close, and he's now up to 4,197. I would definitely be inclined to try and go further north and maybe down the trench as well. You know, that trench that runs just in front of the enemy cap area. And then you'd be highlighting all the enemy tanks. In fact, the turtle's back. Hello, Mr. Turtle. You're a crunchy meat pie. And now we've got a G-Saw 1008 up there. The thing is, if he gets into the right position in that trench, he's got bushes in front of him and he's double bushed, so he can actually potentially shoot at those enemy tanks. Turtle is under fire. Shells are not touching him at the moment. I'm sure he would like to get a shot on that ELC, but he's only got a 90mm low pressure gun, which is capable of 220 alpha. The turtle's moving. So he could move forward now to get behind the turtle and shoot him in the rear. And exactly what he's doing. Now, it really does help that we have a Rorik 78 to comment on these games. And I'm sure that PremiumAmmoEnjoyer would actually be quite pleased to know that some really good experts on light tank play have seen what he's doing. Because they can offer constructive criticism to actually make him a better player. There's the Panther 2. He's bushed. Oh, he got a contact with that one. Low roll, but he did connect. And the Panther 2's looking this way, but he can't see us. Okay, ELC EVEN 90, as I've mentioned in other battles, these little tanks were actually designed to carry different armaments. In fact, one of them had 30mm cannons either side, and that would be quite a good one to have in the game. The other one, of course, which I really would like to see in the game, is the 120mm recoilless rifles. Because, of course, if you have 4 of those, 2 either side, then the amount of damage they could do with a volley will be horrendous. It's 1600 hit points it would be able to do with one little shot from a tiny little light tank. I mean, I'm sure that a Rorik would love to do that. He would love to come up to an enemy tank and just literally nuke it. And of course, if they put these into the game, it would be a premium tank. So they'd be able to sell the ELC EVEN 90 again. So come on, Wargaming. How about putting in the other variants of the ELC? One with a 30mm cannon either side of the turret, and the other with the 4 recoilless rifles. Of course, it would get a very long reload if it had 4 120mm. But certainly it would be phenomenal to play. That's the sort of light tank that I think a lot of people would like to buy just to try it out, you know, just to be able to fire all 4 cannons at the same time and blast an enemy tank to pieces. He's desperately trying to get that guy. Oh, he got him! He got him! What a shot! So that's his first kill of the game. Not his last. There's the Striv. So he's found the Striv and he's marked him. Arty's joining in. We're only 1 tank up on the enemy. In fact, the enemy just got 1 back on us. But, oh, he goes down and we got the spotting. And we've got the communications expert working as well. So we've got extra crew skill. Oh, Turtle's been found. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Did you miss us? And he's still trying to get us. Yeah, they're definitely trying to find us. Mind you, if we go in here, the Panther 2 might get a chance to shoot at us. So that's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be finding these enemy tanks in the forest. We do have a Barask. There's the Panther 2. And we've just spotted the Unas. And I should think both those guys will try and get him as fast as they can. He's already picked up some spotting damage on the Unas. There he is. Oh, he's found the GW now. That's too much to give up on. Oh! Ricochet. So unlucky. Now he's got to sit here and reload. I should say the Panther 2's gone. There's only 3 tanks left now. It's the Turtle, the Unas, and of course the GW Tiger P. And the GW Tiger P has just been killed. Now we're loaded. Oh, and before we can get a shot off, The Udders goes down, which means now the turtle is the last one. And there he is. And we fire one and get the shot, but the kill shot goes to the Borsig, and that is the end of the game. Great game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for PremiumAmmoEnjoyer of ARG in the ELC EVEN 90. He also got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a fire throw effect for doing more damage than hit points for his own vehicle. He also picked up a patrol duty for being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were being damaged. And on top of that, he got the Scout Medal, and this is what we call the Holy Trinity. A spotter badge, a patrol duty, and a scout. That's the Holy Trinity. And if you get it with the ace tanker, you've really excelled as a light tank in that game. You've done a really good job for your team. The scout, of course, is for being the first one to spot at least 9 enemy tanks. And in fact, he got 10 in that game. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game because that actually went to the Borsig, who got the last kill of the game. He got 3,385 hit points of damage. Second highest damage actually went to the XM57 with 3,356. And the third highest damage went to the XM57 on the enemy team with 3,324. So there's a lot of people with 3,300 or over 3,300. But we can see PremiumAmmoEnjoyer only got 1,480. But that's not surprising because he was really spotting and taking the opportunity whenever they presented themselves. When it came to kills, we can see top scorers were the Striv S1 on our team and the Lorraine 15551. They both got 3 kills apiece. Second place goes to the Borsig and the XM57 on our team, as well as the XM57, GW Tiger P, and the GSAW 1008 on the enemy team. PremiumAmmoEnjoyer only picked up 1 kill in the game, but it was a good one. It was his opposite number, the other ELC EVEN 90. And it was a long-range shot, very long range indeed. And on top of that, when it came to base XP, because of all that spotting he did, 1,404 base experience points for that game. 983 went to the XM57, 876 to the Lorraine 15551. So he's the only player to get over 1,000 base in the game in that one. He fired only 14 rounds, but he got 9 direct hits and 7 penetrations. 1,480 hit points of damage, of which 848 were at more than 300 meters. He also got 10 enemy vehicles spotted, 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 1 killed, and 7,069 hit points of spotting assist in that game. So combined damage, yes, it's 8,500 of spotting in that one. On a premium count, he actually earned 72,547 credits, and he also took away 5,476 experience points out of that one as well, after getting a bonus. What was that? It's actually a personal reserve bonus. So no, that's actually just standard. There's no mission completion bonus in that one. 5,476 is still very good, basically down to the fact, of course, that he did get a very high base XP. So I hope you enjoyed that one. He says just a walk in the park. If you could repeat that every time, I think your team would be very, very happy indeed. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.